Welcome to Eric Productions. I am going to be playing another Roblox game. It's one of my favorites, and I've seen a lot of other YouTubers who have played this game before. And we're going to play Natural Disaster Survival by Stickmasterluke. Let's just see what happens today. Take this off. Just wait for Roblox to load. Actually, I need to turn up my computer volume. Give me a moment. Put this in full screen. And you might be able to see my face there. The reflection of the computer screen. Put it there. I don't think I need to explain this because it's pretty straightforward. You just have to survive disasters. You might be seeing some of the things are still loading, and that's why they're not fully there. Looks like there's an earthquake at the class office map, just from judging what's going on down there. Also, I'm not using the Roblox recording equipment because, for one, I can't make comments, and I do want to make comments on this. And second, because it actually lags, and you can't really see the video pretty smoothly. So if I'm using my Samsung camcorder. I do have a balloon, an apple, and a compass. The compass lets you vote for a map of your choice. If more than one person uses a compass, then it's based on the vote. The majority gets the map. I'm gonna vote for the Heights. Oh, no. Somebody voted for Launchland. I guess I'll do that too. I was gonna vote for the school, but depending on how much time I have right now, I might make this either half an hour or a full hour. This game has its ups and downs. Sometimes you'll do well, other times you might actually suffer. This one's gonna be a sandstorm because you can tell because the sky just turned into sand. There's also particles on the screen. You might not see them very well right now. You will see more sand right now. There it is. So for this one, the best advice is to actually survive this outside. And the reason for that is because if you go inside or onto a structure, the wind starts blowing. Oh my god, that is actually loud. Give me a moment. Let me just look at the direction of the... Okay, so let's go this way. We should be fine if we go this way. Let me turn down the volume a bit. It's too loud. Gah. Alright, there. Yeah, I recommend you don't go inside a structure or stand on top of something for the sandstorm. In most cases, just because the wind blows everything off the map. And I'll stay here just to show you how that looks like. You can see things are blowing away. And if you're standing on the object and the wind blows that object away, you will die. You're actually most likely to survive outside for this one. You might get hit by a sand particle, and those do damage a bit, but generally you do have a better chance of surviving outside. You can see the map is gone. What else should I add? The only map where you could, or there's two maps that I've so far actually proven to withstand a sandstorm, and that would be the Heights School and the Prison Panic map. Those two are the most resilient for sandstorms, and you can actually survive those inside. Sorry if I have to adjust the camera. Okay, we survived that. Nice. Yeah, I had to adjust it because my camera screen started to dim, and if I don't make a response on the screen, then the camera turns off. Oh, and also I'll have to stop this before the 20 minutes because it doesn't like to record anything longer than 20 minutes for a single video. Also, as you can see, not to brag, but I do have the top position of the leaderboard, and that's because I've been playing this game a lot. I've been playing this for the past few months, so I have about, it says I have 1121, but really I should have more because there's a glitch in this game that if you join and you survive your first disaster after your first join in the game session, that survival doesn't count. It's the second one that actually starts to count, which I think it's annoying. But flash flood, this one can be tricky. Usually I survive these by getting onto this tower. I'm gonna start the ignition for the rocket. And then, but sometimes the structure actually fails, so you gotta be careful. Flash flood isn't one of my favorites, but this one actually releases the rocket. Sometimes I'll stand here. You can see the structure is failing, and I just died. That actually makes me angry. It could have been one of the survivors. I've survived that before in that map, but no guarantees that that structure will make it. The physics of the game are also annoying, because sometimes you can get split up in the air for no reason, even though you're not being affected by an object. So that sometimes makes me mad. Come on, guys, the same map 3 times in a row. But I'll vote for Prison Panic. For this one, Flash Flood isn't the best, but it's not the worst, because for this one, the worst one, for Flash Flood, the worst maps would be, in my opinion, Glass Office and Sky Tower, since those ones don't really offer much of an opportunity to survive. You could potentially survive with a balloon, because you can jump up and down out of the water. This was acid rain, so this one's more easy, but I usually like to use my apple just in case I get any damage. I can just heal like that. If you don't know, the health bar, it comes up here on the top right corner of the screen. I don't have damage right now, but for my player, it comes out above the player list right here. But for everyone else, the health bar shows above them, above their heads. I apologize if you can't understand me too well. I'm not the best speaker, so please bear with me. I'll let you see the chat. I had competition. It looks like someone else is using the compass and they voted for safety second. I prefer Prison Panic, to be honest. Okay, I just got damage. You can see the green bar. Can you see the green bar? I think you can see the green bar. So let me just take a bite of my apple. Oh, I guess I got hit by a second raindrop. because it looks like I need to munch it multiple times. We did well that time, so that's good. So this marks the second survival, so that means that number should go up now. Oh wait, let me do this again. There we go, 1122. So when there isn't any storm clouds, that means the disaster could be a fire, tsunami, earthquake, volcano, or a meteor shower. It will not be anything else. I'm gonna just tentatively, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm gonna stand here for now. I like to span around just to look for any structures. Well, really the only structure that could spawn right on the ocean is a tsunami or a volcano, so that's why I just do this. I have not had much of the success with the meteors lately. Oh no. Earthquake is not the best one at this time. If I can offer any advice, do not jump on the objects, because you do have a better chance of surviving if you do not jump at the objects. If you jump on the objects, you could actually split or get ejected out of the map. And it's happened to me before, so for this one, the best choice is to just stay away from whatever objects you can. But if you really can't, then your best shot at surviving this is to just not jump. If you're getting too close to an edge, you do what you would like to jump. So you see, this is kind of one of the reasons why I don't really like this map. It's too much clutter, and that makes it a little bit hard to survive, but it's not impossible either. It's not the worst that you could get. Yeah, just go for the grass area. Try to stand where the green is. Wherever there's more green, you're more likely to survive there. Alright, nice. Only 3 other people besides me survived that. Yeah, that's kind of why this map can be a little bit difficult. But again, it's not the worst. What's white in the compass? Man, that person really likes Launchland. I don't think you can see the avatar, but they selected Launchland again. I didn't vote this time, but it's a storm this time because you can see the storm cloud came out.
Yeah.
Give me a moment, I have to receive a delivery from UPS, so I have to forfeit this one. Well, let me see, what is it? What disaster is it? Because if it's something manageable, I could. But if it's not, if I had to be active, then I'll have to give this one up. Because I need to get the delivery before, you know, anything happens to the package. I'm gonna forfeit this one, so I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I did have to get the one up because I do have to be active because I need to watch out for any falling objects. A fire would be... Actually, the fire disaster... Well, would you look at that? Nobody survived this one. Yeah, the fire is actually the easiest disaster to survive, and it requires the least action. All you have to do is stand on a grass area. Anything green, you're fine. With the exception of Raving Raceway, because there are layers of grass, but those layers actually do burn. So stand on the lowest layer possible for the grass in Raving Raceway when it's a fire. Sky Tower. It's not the... Well, it's not the... It's the worst when it comes to flash flood, but everything else is usually just fine. I'm gonna stay right here just in case it's a tornado, because sometimes if you're inside, a tornado can spawn, and then you'll just die. So it's just precaution. And for tornadoes, stand on the grass area as far away from the tornado as you can, because tornado only looks for objects and the grass doesn't count as an object, so they'll just stay away from them. It's a thunderstorm. These are easy. However, you don't want to be too close to the edge of the building or whatever structure, because if you're standing next to the edge, lightning bolt could actually hit there and you will die, because the explosion actually gets you. Also, there are maps where structures are pretty small, and even though you're in the center of the best place to stand is in the center of this building, but sometimes what happens is that you're in a small building and the thunderstorm will strike the side wall next to you, and a dead object hits you with force, it'll kill you. It'll actually kill you if the object hits you. The worst map to actually have a thunderstorm is Architecture Park. It's actually not called Architecture Park, but I like to call it that. It's called Arc Park, and that's because it doesn't really have any shelter except for this one small cabin, but that's so easily destroyed by lightning bolts. I'll consider doing more gameplays on this game if I see generally positive viewership and likes, but there's no guarantee. We survived. We'll do the raceway. Multi-disasters are possible in this game. You need to activate that machine in the back, but you do need 100 robux in order to activate it, and it costs 100 robux for every additional disaster you want to add. So for example, if you want to do a power 3 multi-disaster, you need 200 robux. A power 7 would require 600 robux, and this is a sandstorm, so I'll just stay outside for this one. So yeah, that's how that works. I did do multi-disasters. I had robux, and I did trigger the machine, but let me tell you, I failed miserably. The only ones I managed to survive are power 2s, and I've survived 2 of those. So what direction is the wind blowing? Oh, okay. It's blowing this way. It's blowing from this way, this way. And look, you gotta look at the objects. You can look at the particles. I do have friends who like to play this game, but they're not here right now, so yeah, I'm the only one. I don't have any. I'm terribly sorry that you couldn't see the rest of the sandstorm there, but my camcorder decided to turn off because it gave me a low battery alert. So this is I'm going to have to end this short because I can't do this with my phone, because I need my 2 hands. Well, it's a bummer. Also, my camcorder has more storage than my phone does. Hold on. Can I do this? I guess I could do that. If you can see that pretty well. Technologies these days. Fort Indestructible was not one of my favorite maps either. Just so you know. Just looking for any volcanoes. You might not see it. Oh, okay. For this one, if you don't have balloon, you can climb up the side right here. You can use these to climb up on these pillars. Where's the tsunami? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, okay, you can use those ladders too. But if you're in a pinch, you can use this. You can easily survive this just by jumping it. You don't really need to do much but jump. I'm gonna use my balloon for safety. And that's how you do it. Alright. Looks like a couple of people made it, so not bad at all. You can do this without a balloon, but with a balloon you could avoid getting damage. I'm trying to get it in a better angle. Yeah, that's the best I can do. Sorry. This person wants the sky tower again. Okay. I'm tempted to do a multi-disaster because, well, for one, it's somewhat of a fun challenge, and for two, you could get, if you survive multi-disasters, you can get badges for them. They're just nice to have, you know. Maybe I'll do a multi-disaster after this. So no storm clouds again, so no storm related to disasters. It's really hard to have someone activate the machine too, but I get it. It costs real money because you actually have to use money to get robux. If I do one, I might try a power of 3 or power 3, power 4, or power 5. I already have power 2 badge, so might as well try to get something you don't have. So, no tsunami because the same disaster doesn't repeat in a row. In this case, it's the easiest one, the fire. It's time to do /E dance, if you know what that is. Can you see my character? And I can actually use one hand for this one. It's so easy. This is why you don't want to go inside the building immediately, because who knows what disaster is going to be, and depending on disaster, the building could fail just like that. And if you're in it, you're going to die. Yes, I will do a multi-disaster just to show you how that works. Although you've probably seen other YouTubers do it if you've seen other videos in this game. But I'll just do something for the channel. Just because I want to show you guys. From the looks of it, this will probably be approximately half an hour long. Maybe a bit longer. Because I'm combining footage from my camcorder and the phone. I do have... Okay. Yes, I do have my camcorder charging again. Where's the... I'm gonna... As soon as I get credit for this, I'm gonna leave. And I'm gonna... get more Robux. There we go. Alright. See you guys soon with the multi-disaster. I like that. I like the oof sound effect. I could show you my badges now, actually. because let me show you what I got from the game as a result of playing this. This is not to brag. I'm just sharing with you guys just because I just want you guys to see. But please don't think I'm trying to brag. I'm not bragging at you or anything. So I'll tell you which ones I got from the natural disaster game. Everything else is from other games I played. So this one, survived the disaster. I survived the first join in the game. I actually survived the first disaster. I survived it, and it was actually a tornado that I survived to get this one. Rocket escape, I got it. It's actually pretty easy to get. All you need to do is, I think all you need to do is touch the rockets in the map launch land. Or I think all you need to do is just be in the map. No, from the sounds of it, it looks like you have to touch the rocket. Survive 10 disasters. Straightforward. Close call. I got that one because I was pretty low on health. To get it, you need to have 10 HP or less. HP stands for health points. So, if you survive a disaster with almost zero coloring in your health bar, you're gonna get the badge. Survive 25 disasters, straightforward. High survive 5, you get the one for surviving 5 you get it for surviving 5 disasters in a row. Survive 50 disasters. Survive the 100 disasters. Get to the chopper. This one you need to be in the map Fort Indestructible, and you need to survive a thunderstorm. And you also have to, I believe, touch one of the helicopters in there. Barn fire. All you need to do for that one is survive a fire in the map Sunny Ranch. It's pretty easy. Here's that survive power 2 multi-disaster badge I was talking about. I survived only 2 of those. The one that got me the badge was a combination of a blizzard and a meteor shower in the map Sunny Ranch. And the second one I survived, it was a tornado and a flash flood in the map Raving Raceway. The second one was actually pretty interesting for me, just because I was about to die in both the flood and the tornado. They were pretty much onto me, but thankfully we made it through. Survive 200 disasters. Surf's up. You get it by surviving a tsunami in the map Surf Central. Tornado versus trailer park. I think the badge name speaks for itself. You survive a tornado in the map trailer park. Survive 400 disasters. House flood. You get that one for surviving a flash flood in the map House Happy Home. Chance. You get that badge by you actually have to die in this one to get it, and it's actually not very easy, because to get it you actually have to get struck by the last lightning bolt in the disaster thunderstorm. So this one is a little bit hard to get, but it's not impossible. It took me many tries, but I did get it at long last. And the most recent one I got is the Survive 1000 Disaster badge. So that basically means I only need the powers 3 to power 7 multi-disaster badges. So let me go get some Robux, and we'll show you how that goes. I'll choose a combination. See you soon. Alright, I am back. I bought myself 800 more Robux, just so I can show you how to do the multi-disaster. It's only $9.99, and I do have money on my debit card, so it's okay. I'm not gonna buy more for the time being, though. So if this doesn't work, then I'm sorry, but I have 835 Robux with that. I could do a power 7 and a power 3, just to see how that works. But I do need to choose a good map for it, and I could do it with the compass. Alright, time to put the camera back down so you can look. Come on. Give me the angles. Give me the angles. Ah. Can this thing give me a good angle? I could do that. Yikes. So this is probably a different server. Let me see if anybody's using the compass once the game loads. I'm gonna trigger this. Let's see. Let me see. I need the game to load first. That was a thunderstorm. Let me see what map it was. Oh, it was high school. Okay. Power 7 can be tricky though. So I need to think about a good map. There's a total of 11 disasters in the game. So technically that means the maximum you can go with okay, please ignore that. Those were just lagging. Is anyone using the compass? Not seeing any avatars at this time. Yeah, you need to really be careful because with Power 7, you only get 4 free slots, and depending on which disasters you get, you're either gonna get a good combination or a bad combination. And I'm afraid, and it's more likely you'll get a bad combination just because it's so many disasters, but... okay. This is... For me, if we were on the map Prison Panic, I would like to do multi-disaster in Prison Panic just because it's the easiest map. I don't see it yet, so I will not be triggering the machine yet, but... Yeah, because Prison Panic has the most resilient walls. It has the best walls. And because they're heavy, and so if it's a map, if the disaster is something like a blizzard, sandstorm, you can survive those easy there because the walls are pretty strong. And thunderstorm, easy. Acid rain, easy. What else? Tornado can be done too. But you might need to stand in the corner of the structure, just so you don't get hit by it. Flash flood can be difficult though, because that one the water rises too high and it starts to kill you in the process. So we gotta watch out for that one. And I would like it to be one of the disasters not part of the combination. Fire is also, well, that one is a slow killer, but. But because you're inside the building and the floor gets lit up, you could potentially die that way. Tsunami would also be another antagonist there because that one knocks you out. It pretty much eliminates the bottom of the structure. And meteor shower, it can be done, so it's not. I can do that. What else can we do? How much time? Okay. Just checking my storage space. Volcano is also doable. This is a blizzard. I don't like blizzards in this map because I've died a couple of times in these. I have survived before, but I have died here too. So not a good combination for me. And then Earthquake was one of the worst ones, so I wouldn't want that in the combination, because that one just shakes everything. And if it's like an earthquake with a blizzard and these other disasters, you're just gonna die pretty easily, I think. So hopefully that wouldn't be a part of the combination. So ideally for that map, Prison Panic, I would like a... Shoot. The angle, man. And I'm telling you, I have to do it this way because I don't have my I'm telling you, my camcorder refused to work for me. This is the best I can do. Dang nabbit. Yeah, Prison Panic, the best combination I could think of is... I want a... oh, crud. This thing's blowing away. Okay, yeah. I'm getting damaged. This apple won't really help though, because if I get blown out into the open area, I'm gonna die. Yeah. There we go. Oof. Can I even finish my last thought before dying? Any last words? Yes. I want the Prison Panic multi-ancestral with a combination. We made it fine. Well, I guess it's one of the times I survived a blizzard there. No Prison Panic yet. Yeah, I can. So let's keep talking. Multi-disaster and Prison Panic. I want thunderstorm, acid rain, blizzard, sandstorm, tornado. That's 5 disasters. So for the other 2, did I say that right? No, let me count that again. Blizzard, sandstorm, acid rain, tornado, thunderstorm. Okay, 5. So 2 more. No flash flood, please, and no tsunami. So it could be... I would like volcano and either a fire or meteor shower. That would be a good combination for Power 7 in Prison Panic. Otherwise, I don't even know. Flash flood again. Yikes. How do I even... Yeah, don't fall. Try not to fall from a high place, because that will kill you and it'll ruin your chances of surviving that round. Wait, that wasn't the way it's supposed to do it. There we go. Blast off. So for anyone who doesn't have rocket escape yet, there you go. Get yourself the badge. Dang it. This tower's going down, man. This thing doesn't hurry up. There he goes. What? And I'm doing that just because I need to reset my health because I got damaged. I'm the only survivor in that, guys. Had to knock over the camera again. I'm so clumsy with this cell phone. No Prison Panic yet. As soon as I see it in the list, I'll trigger a Power 3 multi-disaster. I'm gonna take it easy. Just because I don't have Power 3 yet. I could do a Power 3 and Power 7 because it's 200 plus 600, so that's my 800 Robux basically. But we'll do Power 3 first, just to take it easy and see what we get. Prison Panic, let's do it. So I'm gonna kill myself. Don't take that wrong, but meaning my character. I'm stuttering. Sorry. I'm going to trigger the multi-disaster machine now. So let's do that, and let's do it again. Nice. So that's 200 Robux. I powered it to the number 2, so that means 2 extra disasters will be added to the next round. Okay, we're good. Nobody has voted for anything else yet. There was a Power 3 that I almost survived. This one, a tsunami at glass office, you can survive that. I've done it before. But but you do need a balloon, though. I'm sorry, you do need a balloon because there's really no good jumping spots, and if you jump from the top, you're just gonna die immediately. So let's watch. Oh, some people are getting shot off the map. Okay, I guess they didn't have to jump at all. Some of them actually just did fine. Okay, congrats. You did grow. What was I saying that before? So let's hope for a good combination here. I think we will get a good combination, as long as it's not earthquake. Cause here, like, it's only like it's only 3 disasters, so there's a lot of room for which ones you don't want. Oh yeah, I was telling you I almost survived a power of 3, and it was in the map Surf Central. It was a combination of meteor shower, tsunami, and acid rain. Wait, it was acid rain? No. Sorry, not acid rain. Meteor shower, tsunami, and sandstorm. But I actually had to get hit by an object due to the sandstorm wind. Alright, let's see if it'll give me the... Nope. I guess it's not applying it. No! I chose a bad time to trigger it in that case because I thought it would give me it would do the multi-disaster and the next disaster, but I guess you had to do it 2 disasters before. So that makes it harder then. Also, my mom's back home, so if I don't talk very much right now, I apologize. Flash flood. This one. Here's why it's gonna be a bad combination if this was part of the multi-disaster power 7, because what happens is the best way to survive this is to climb up to the top of this. But sometimes the building will stay still, but other times it will destabilize. You can go on the roof, but the building destabilizes, then you're screwed. And if a tsunami were to be in that, you would be... It's possible you would die. So if you start seeing this building shake, that means that we're destabilizing. So which one of these maps will be the best? Sunny Ranch, because it has the... I don't trust this one very much. There you go. It's shaking. We're fine though. That's why Flash Flood, I don't want it for this one. I chose Sunny Ranch. Looks like we're gonna get it. No. Please don't. Please do not add any. Let's keep it this way. But we'll do power 7 later, guys. There it is. Power 3. So can we survive our own multi-disaster? By hour, I mean I, but because you're viewers in this, I want you guys to participate at least. At least you can have your thoughts before things start. Can we get a good combination? If it's a bad combination, we're probably screwed here. Put my apple just in case. Meteor shower. No! This is officially a bad combination. So I don't know how to do this. I mean, I could probably do I could do everything else, but not the acid rain. Where's the tsunami coming from either way? Oh, crud. Let's try this. I don't have a choice but to do this. So I guess you could survive this, but... Why did I do this, man? No! Releasing a roof, man. Bad combination, guys. I'm telling you, anything with a meteor shower, man. What? We made it! Look at this! We got it! We're only one of 2 survivors of this, man. Yes! And I didn't even get that much damage too. Look at my health bar. Oh yeah.